Update to my 24F boyfriend 34M put a tracker in my car, called my sacrifices cheap, told me I needed to listen to everything he says, and now that I blocked him, he's contacting me from different numbers and calling my mom. He said he wanted peace. Now he's calling. I honestly never expected to be writing another update, but this situation has taken such a strange turn that I need to share what's happening. Hi, everyone. First, thank you to everyone who commented on my last two posts. A lot of your comments helped me realize things I had been minimizing for a long time. Since then, we have mostly been untangling our lives. We closed our joint bank account, he immediately sent me the money he owed me, and I told him I would be removing myself from his insurance. I genuinely wanted all communication to stay about logistics. After I unblocked him for that, he texted me saying that now that I wasn't blocked, he wanted me to know there was no hatred in his heart, that he was working on himself, that his family regrets everything that happened, that he hadn't really told anyone about the breakup, and that if I ever needed anything, not to hesitate to reach out. I thanked him. Then he called me. Twice. I didn't answer. This is where I'm confused. This is the same man who told me he wanted the breakup, repeatedly said he wanted peace, ignored me for days afterward while spending hours parked outside my house, and made me feel like I was simply too much. Now that I have finally stopped chasing him and started accepting that it's over, he's calling. I don't know what changed. My parents know he called, and they have both made it very clear that if I ever got back together with him, they couldn't support that decision because they watched this relationship change me in ways that scared them. Even now, they don't fully believe me when I tell them I'm not going back because they know how much I loved him. One thing that has also been weighing on me is conversations I have had with one of his cousins. She has continued checking on me and has been incredibly kind. She told me she believes he resented me because I made more money than he did. That surprised me because he was a lawyer in his home country, he is incredibly intelligent, and he was recently accepted into a master's program here. She also told me he had spoken to family about how I didn't hold him down. That one really hurt because I loved him before the car, before the job, before any of those things. I loved him when he was still new to the US and trying to build a life. I never cared what he had. Hearing that almost made me feel like the entire relationship had been rewritten. She also told me something else that made me think. My ex has an older cousin he looks up to, almost like a father figure. According to her, this cousin was the one who told my ex that putting a tracker in my car was normal and an expression of love rather than control. My mom always worried that if I married my ex, I would end up repeating the same unhealthy relationship pattern she believed existed in that part of the family. The strange part is that I don't really feel the overwhelming panic anymore. Now I mostly feel numb. I'm spending time with family, my siblings are coming from Florida soon, I'm looking for a trauma therapist, and I've been watching a lot of Dr. Ramani's videos because they've helped me understand relationship dynamics in a way I couldn't before. I still want to get married one day, I still want children. Part of me is scared about starting over at 24, but another part of me knows I can't build a marriage on hope that someone will eventually become different. I don't hate him. I genuinely hope he gets help if he needs it. I just still can't understand one thing. If someone says they want peace, asks for the breakup, ignores you for days, and then starts calling once you've accepted it's over, what do you think is usually going through their mind? I'm genuinely asking because I don't plan on answering, but I'm still trying to make sense of it. The person said, "My ex wanted the breakup, ignored me for days. Then after we finished separating our finances, he texted saying there's no hatred in his heart, his family regrets everything, and he's working on himself. Then he called me twice. I didn't answer. I'm finally starting to move on, but I'm still trying to understand why someone who insisted on ending the relationship suddenly reaches back out once you've accepted it."